Here are some contemporary fiction books that got me into the genre. Conversations with Friends by Sally Rooney. I remember not being able to put this book down. It's such like raw human thought, and the way it's said, it's just like so easy to read, easy to follow, but also so entertaining and just a bit shocking at times, at least this book. The main character is Frances, and she's a best friend named Bobby who she used to date. They end up getting like involved in another couple in very unexpected ways. Daisy Jones in the Six. I didn't think I was going to be as hooked while reading this book as I was. I went in between listening to the audiobook of this one and reading it, and I think that was a really great experience because it's kind of like a documentary form. It's almost like written out like a script, but it feels like a story at the same time when you're listening to it and reading it. But I liked listening to it because it felt like I was hearing like the emotions and the words and stuff, because it was like a whole cast of people who were like genuinely acting out these lines. There were a lot of quotes in here that I really loved. It's a bit tragic but also really beautiful and full of love, like a lot of Taylor Jenkins Reid books have been in my experience, and I really love that about them. It does follow a band, but even if you're not interested in that type of thing, it's still interesting. The next two are more of like recent ones that I read. This one's The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. Out of the 3 Kristen Hanna books I've read, I feel like this is a safe one to recommend if you want to get into fiction. The reason why is I feel like the emotional impact of this one, I cannot imagine not feeling so much while reading this. Another thing about this one is that I feel like there are always like things happening and there are different POVs. This one's about 2 sisters who live in France during World War II, so this one is historical fiction. Honorable mention to The Wedding People, because I do feel like this one could possibly be hard to get into, but at the same time, I feel like, okay, if you like the Fleabag show, I imagined Phoebe from Fleabag as the main character in this. It kind of reminds me of Conversations with Friends in the way of how like human and honest it is, but this one feels a little bit more chill for some reason, but also very deep and moving. I really liked the humor in this book. I found myself really loving the main character, and here they all are together.